The number of cases in the state has risen to 503, with 3 new cases being reported from across the state. The death toll stands at 19. Two COVID-19 positive cases have been reported from Kalburgi. Patient number 502 happens to be a 65-year-old female and is a contact of 422. Patient number 503 happens to be a 7-year-old male and is a secondary contact of patient number 425. A fresh COVID-19 case was reported during the day in Dakshin Kannada. A 47-year-old woman from Bantwal tested positive and happens to be working as a sweeper in First Neuro Hospital. She had come in contact with patient number 432. Two persons hailing from Solapur, Pune in Maharashtra had reached Kalburgi on March 7th and had been tested positive for COVID-19, sparking off panic in the city. The district administration is now identifying the primary and secondary contacts of the patients. Patient number 501 who came in contact with patient number 432 tested positive for COVID-19 on Sunday. Patient number 432 is also said to have come in contact with many people. Two of the 7 Jubilant Life Sciences unit workers who were quarantined in BCM hostel in Mysuru have tested positive for COVID-19. This has now led to panic and 5 others quarantined in the hotel. 88 people who were quarantined as they were the primary contacts of COVID-19 patient have been released after testing negative twice. The health department officials were seen applauding and appreciating the quarantine members. Mandya DC Dr. Venkatesh has announced 4 COVID-19 patients were discharged from hospital during the day. However, the 4 patients would be under quarantine. Patient number 175 from Kalburgi who tested positive for COVID-19 on April 7th was discharged on Sunday. The number of patients in Kalburgi who have recovered is now 7 in the district. Journalists in Koppal were scheduled to undergo testing for COVID-19 on Monday, but the program was being postponed, according to Koppal Deputy Commissioner P. Sunil. With ASHA workers being victims of attacks in the recent past, the Mysuru District Administration has decided to give police protection to them. This initiative has boosted the confidence of the volunteers. Residents coming to the streets without any plausible reasons in Raichur do not show any sign of receding. Earlier in the day, police lathi charged COVIDians coming to the streets with no plausible reason. The relaxation of lockdown has led to a huge traffic jam in Kolar as well. Police were seen giving stern warnings to many residents who were on the streets for no plausible reason. In what comes as a massive relief to the police department in Bagalkot, 80 policemen have been quarantined after a constable have tested negative for COVID-19. Ranibennur police have booked a case against Srinivas Sanjeevani Children's Hospital for misuse of an ambulance belonging to it. During a routine check, police found that it was making rounds with no patients in it. Gadag District in Charge Minister C.C. Patil, who also happens to be the Minister of Mines, has said that mines will be allowed outside containment zones and the guidelines by the government will have to be strictly followed. 4 members of a family who were infected by COVID-19 have been discharged from Gauribennur Taluk Hospital. The 4 people were cheered, presented with fruits and congratulated by the hospital staff for defeating the deadly virus. People were seen in butcher shops across Mysuru early in the day without maintaining social distancing or any kind of safety precautions were being taken. The district administration has fixed that Tuesday, Friday and Sunday for the sale of meat and also placed restrictions that the shopkeepers should not charge exorbitantly for the meat. Despite the police being on rounds, a large number of residents thronged the APMC market in Shimoga. Also, the residents violated the lockdown norms and were not seen wearing masks or maintaining any social distancing. Residents in Gadag yet again throng vegetable markets in the town without observing social distancing or wearing face masks. The police had directed meat shops in Kolar to remain shut on the occasion of Basu Jayanti in line with a notice from the City Municipal Corporation. Traffic all over Davangere, particularly at Ashoka Circle, had increased exponentially after the relaxation of lockdown norms. The huge spike in vehicular movement led to a massive traffic jam in several parts of the city. In the backdrop of lockdown, large-scale celebrations, Sri Kalsheshwara Chariot Festival in Dharwad was cancelled. Instead, the celebration was conducted with a specially designed smaller chariot. Municipal Corporation staff at Yadgir were seen offering breakfast to the municipal workers who have been working tirelessly for the people. Police of Tavarkere in Sira Taluk of Tumkuru district have come to the help of workers and transgenders in the village. The police distributed 18 food kits among the workers and the transgenders.
ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಬಡವರ ಕಾಳಜಿಯನ್ನು ಅವರ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ತಾವರೆಕೆರೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಠಾಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 75 ಜನ ಬಡವರಿಗೆ 18 ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಕಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ವಿತರಣೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗ್ತಿದೆ.
On the other hand, earlier in the day, MLA Rajagoda was seen distributing food kits to the needy in Yadgir. The MLA donated food kits to over 200 people that included the destitute, daily wage workers and others. While some Asha health workers were conducting surveys in Nimbarga village in Kalburgi, a man named Vijay Kumar paid his respect to them by washing their foot. A farmer from Chikbalapura destroyed 2 acres of cauliflower in his farm. The farmer, identified as Govind Naik, destroyed the crop as he was unable to sell his produce at the right time.